Did you know the actual net worth of the most controversial figure in the world and how he spends his millions? If not, then don't worry because we're about to dive into the astonishing world of Andrew Tate, a man whose wealth and lifestyle defy imagination. Andrew Tate is often seen in his $5.2 million Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport. But don't think for a minute that this is the only ridiculously expensive item in his possession. The former kickboxing champion turned entrepreneur is known for his lavish lifestyle and has openly shared some of the most expensive purchases he's made over the years. If you think he's spent everything on his cars only, then you might not be aware of what Andrew Tate actually is. Let's start with his casinos. Yes, you heard that right. Enter the world of glitter and gold, a world where fortunes change at the roll of a dice. For Andrew Tate, these institutions are not just a hotbed of thrill and excitement, but also a significant part of his investment portfolio. Among his arsenal of luxurious acquisitions, Tate owns a string of casinos that serve as lucrative sources of revenue. Owning a casino isn't like picking up a designer suit or a vintage bottle of wine. It's a colossal financial undertaking. On average, the cost of building a casino from scratch can fluctuate between a staggering $20 million and $150 million. Is this level of expenditure justified, or is it just an extravagant gamble? That's a considerable amount of money, but not that much for a high-flying entrepreneur like Tate. But why such a hefty price tag? Essentially, it's down to the construction, licensing, gaming equipment, and of course, attracting people. Different resources show that Tate owns 15 Romanian casinos worth over $100 million. Owning numerous casinos suggests that for Andrew Tate, this isn't merely a venture. It's a significant investment, one that no doubt has been carefully thought out and smartly executed. Romanian Mansion. Andrew Tate, having amassed a considerable fortune, has chosen to settle in the serene landscapes of Romania. The 12th largest country in Europe, his choice of residence is not only laced with average amenities, but also steeped in stunning natural beauty. Despite its abundant splendor, Romania remains reasonably inexpensive, making it an ideal location for the affluent to invest in real estate. Seeking comfort and luxury, Tate made a whopping $7 million investment in a mansion. Is this mansion a symbol of opulence or an extravagant excess? This luxurious property extends over more than 2,000 square feet and comprises of more than just 2 bedrooms and bathrooms. It boasts a vast closet worthy of any fashion aficionado, spacious enough to accommodate an array of designer clothes and valuable collectibles. However, the exquisite features of Andrew's mansion don't end there. A garage filled with a host of prized vehicles adds to the charm of his home. For a man of his stature, it's no surprise that the mansion also houses a chess room and a cigar room. Each room, meticulously designed, resonates with his love for the finer things in life. Private yacht. Private jets are a symbol of ultimate luxury, but a private yacht takes this notion to a whole new level. Andrew Tate recently added a new gem to his glittering collection, a $100 million private yacht. After being banned from most prominent social media platforms in August 2022, he was spotted celebrating his new nautical delight, courtesy of a surprise present from his brother Tristan Tate. A week-long party ensued, the details of which remain shrouded in mystery. But what we do know is that it was nothing short of a decadent celebration reflective of Andrew's extraordinary lifestyle. Interestingly, this purchase is more than just a testament to Andrew's affluence. Is owning a $100 million yacht a celebration of success or a display of excess? It speaks volumes about his views on the world's financial future. He believes we are on the precipice of a bipolar world where the wealth gap will become more pronounced than ever. The wealthy will live lives of unimaginable luxury, cruising on their private yachts, while most of humanity will struggle to make ends meet. What do you think? Is this a stark reality check or an exaggerated perspective? Supercars. Supercars are where Tate spends a lot of money. In fact, he confesses that his supercar collection is easily worth more than $20 million in total. For a high-rolling entrepreneur like Tate, the price tag of these automobiles is no obstacle. After all, his online businesses bring him approximately $20 million per month. For Andrew, buying supercars is more than a passion, it's a lifestyle. He cherishes the thrill of driving his Bugatti Chiron on the exotic lanes of Dubai and the adrenaline rush of guiding his McLaren 720S through the rugged mountains of Romania. But it's not just about the drive, it's about the statement. Owning a fleet of supercars shows his dominance, an in-your-face assertion of his financial prowess. In his words, Andrew proclaims, "You think I have 33 supercars because I really like driving? Fuck no. I got these supercars just so everyone knows who the Don is." I'm the top G, don't forget it. Just to name a few, he owns the Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport, McLaren 720S, Rolls-Royce Wraith, Ferrari 812 Superfast, Aston Martin DBS Superleggera, and many more. Andrew's supercar collection isn't just a testament to his love for luxury, but also a reflection of his audacious personality, a man who thrives on breaking boundaries and setting new benchmarks in extravagance. Luxury watches. Luxury watches are one of the best ways to show not just wealth, but a taste for the ornate craftsmanship embodied by such timepieces. Andrew Tate's watch collection is as striking as his supercar ensemble, as he owns many luxury watches with a hefty price tag. The crown jewel of his collection is the Jacob & Co. Bugatti Chiron Tourbillon 240 AEABA, a timepiece as unique as the man himself. Crafted in rose gold, the case alone is a testament to the meticulous effort and precision that goes into creating such an artwork. It takes a craftsman 120 hours to construct it. The watch, comprising a staggering 578 parts, is more than a mere timepiece, serving as a monument to the dedication and skill of the craftsmanship at Jacob & Co. It took over 10 months to create, outlasting even the construction of a Ferrari. This exceptional timepiece was bought to complement Tate's limited edition Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport. The watch, just like the supercar, is an embodiment of luxury and power. The design of the case takes inspiration from the sleek, flowing lines of the Chiron. The movement or engine block, designed to imitate the Bugatti's engine, is showcased beneath an expansive sapphire crystal. The Bugatti Chiron Tourbillon features a 30-degree inclination tourbillon, a first for Jacob & Co. The flying aspect of the tourbillon, with the regulating organs supported only on one side, adds to the charm of this unique timepiece. The 30-degree inclination enhances the visibility and admiration of this remarkable complication. The crowns for the watch are located at the bottom of the case. The left crown adjusts the time, while the central one winds both the movement with a power reserve of 60 hours and the animation. A press of the right-hand crown sets the animation in motion. This masterpiece, reflecting the extraordinary lifestyle of Andrew Tate, comes with a retail price tag of $380,000. Another beauty in the Andrew Tate's illustrious collection is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Open Worked 15407 ST. This watch is not merely a luxurious accessory, but a work of art that radiates opulence and precision, sharing a penchant for iced-out watches with the likes of Floyd Mayweather. Andrew decided to add some extra sparkle to this timepiece. The watch, originally clad in a sleek stainless steel case, now gleams with meticulously installed diamonds by a renowned jeweler in Dubai. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Open Worked 15407 ST is an engineering marvel. It features a slate gray open-work dial with pink gold, applied hour markers, and royal oak hands enhanced with luminescent coating, ensuring supreme precision and stability. The watch tackles stabilizing issues with a patented geometric solution. A second balance wheel and balance spring assembly are fixed onto the same axis. This complex procedure buttresses the watch's precision and stability, making it a perfect timepiece. One might wonder why Andrew wasn't satisfied with the $225,000 price tag. But for a man of his stature, the charm of customization and personalization, the joy of owning a unique piece is worth every penny. And what about the private jet? You might have felt it missing, but the truth is that Andrew Tate currently doesn't have a private jet. It might sound surprising, but it is true. He used to have one before, but in an interview, Andrew Tate dropped a surprise insight into his high-flying lifestyle. Rather than owning a jet, as one might expect, he takes a practical approach by opting to charter private jets instead, with the air of a man who has calculated every iota of his life for maximum impact. Painting a picture of his globe-trotting lifestyle, Tate outlined his frequent flights across continents. Despite this, he asserts, it's actually cheaper to rent a jet than to buy one. Well, it is Andrew Tate. You can't argue with him. And that's all about stupidly expensive things owned by Andrew Tate. We might have skipped a few, but the ones we covered deserve to be mentioned in this video. If you're hungry for more intriguing stories, check out the top 7 most expensive cars ever made. Thank you for watching.